You know, the fact that a degree of longitude covers different distances at different distances from the equator, and
So I've highlighted some clips from this debate to show you the level of arguments coming from a PhD physicist.
why can't I see Everest? If the Earth is flat, Everest is 10 kilometers tall. Why the hell can't I see it? You keep on saying there's no evidence of curve. The fact that I can't see Everest is evidence of a curve. You know, the fact that a degree of longitude.
Okay, let me break this down for you, PhD Tony. There is such a thing as visibility. You could check it in your weather app or whatever. And let me give you like personal observational testimonial information, okay? There's a mountain range. It's like it's like maybe 30 miles to the north of me. Sometimes I can see it, sometimes I can't. Sometimes the blue sky is in front of the mountains. That's it. That's why we can't see Everett. We can't see forever.
So sometimes you can see Everest and sometimes you can't?
No.
Oh my God, that was a serious question. So sometimes we can see Everest and sometimes we can't? That's what you got from that rebuttal? You colossal idiot. He's talking about mountains 30, 40 miles away, how some of the time you can't even see them. This guy's supposed to be intelligent. He might have some book smarts, but he ain't got a lick of sense.
No, my point is if there's mountains that are like kind of close to me and there's days when they disappear, like visibility is a thing. Okay?
Yes,
I'm
yeah,
not trying
but
to act weird.
why can't I see Mount Everest? You can
Are
say
you
this,
paying attention to what I just answered your question? I gave you
didn't.
We cannot see forever. The sky becomes opaque at a certain distance. Visibility is a thing. And like I just said, there's close by mountains that sometimes the blue sky is in front of, and I cannot see.
All right,
That's
over to
it.
you, Tony.
If I fly up into a plane where there is no pollution, where I'm above the cloud and where I'm above mist, I should be able to see Everest. You know, the claim that pollution or clouds or smog or some other obstruction obstructs Everest is demonstrably false. If that were the case, we'd see it as soon as we got into a plane and got to 10,000 meters. We don't see that. The idea that you can only see a finite distance is false. You need to prove that. You're claiming that, and you're claiming that without any substantiation whatsoever. Where is your evidence that we can only see so far?
This man has been in this debate for years. It's not like he's new to it. And most, even new people to this debate, don't ask that dumbass question. This dude is an imbecile. So, in case he watches this or somebody else thinks he's right, this is Canigou. Okay, you can't even see the mountain. Twice a year you could see it, and that's only because the sun gets directly behind it. So here's another mountain range, and you see it's already getting too small to see. I realize Everest is bigger than that, but this is about 30 or 40 miles. And the only reason you're seeing it so good is because the sun's backlighting it. You need a good clear day. Look, this is up in a commercial flight, and it's only a couple hundred miles. And look what you're seeing. And here's another day up in a commercial flight. You're not going to see anything across oceans. It's ridiculous to even mention.
I would want to say, Tony, I'd like you to consider if you're looking at an object like Mount Everest, and it would be taller as far as its true shape and size and height than anything in between you and it. But if you have Everest very far away, it's going to have angular shrink. It's going to look small. And so you can have an object that's closer to you. You could have a mountain before that that appears bigger because of its closer position to your eyes. There are multiple variables factored into why Everest would be hidden.
Okay, can you provide a single academic reference for anything that you just described?
This genius needs an academic reference to prove that things get smaller with distance. And this gets way worse. Listen to these slime ball tactics he's about to use.
Or is it
Yeah,
just,
so
or is it just garbled nonsense that you've heard from other flat earthers that you're reciting here as though it's meaningful?
no,
Have
there
you
are
have you personally studied optics?
And I don't mean to sound weird, PhD Tony, but when things are far away, they look small. Have you figured that out into your flat earth trash talk? That when things are far away, they're going to look small. Like if I'm 100 feet away from you, dude, do you think I'm going to be 6'3"? If I'm 100 feet away from you, I'm going to look like an inch tall. Now, how big do you think Mount Everest should be? If it's what, like 10,000 miles away from you? Do you think it's going to be its maximum height?
No.
Dude, I'm
It's
sorry
going
to
to be-
tell you, like,